but the fourth one, in fact, for the day. And we have with us Mr. Steve Anderson, the Senior Vice President and Worldwide Manager for High Performance Analog, Texas Instruments. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Steve Anderson, who has held several leadership positions and has an illustrious career with him. It's over to you straight away, and take us through the next this session throughout. Welcome to you, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon. I wish I had a voice like his. My God, it's just as awesome. I'm jealous. So, as introduced, I'm Steve Anderson. I run TI's high-performance analog business. TI has 4 analog businesses: high-performance analog business, a high-volume analog business, a power management business, and then a Silicon Valley analog business, which is the National Semiconductor acquisition that we did a couple of years ago. So, ready to go? Okay, thanks, IT folks. So again, I'm Steve Anderson. I run TI's HPA business. And today we're going to talk about the ecosystem, innovation, and leadership. So, okay, so first slide talks a little bit about manufacturing for growth in India. So you already know that India's traditionally been a country with strong capability in electronic design and development. With its vast technical talent, there's a great opportunity for making inroads into electronic product manufacturing, particularly in growth areas like industrial and automotive. The latest annual report, which you have up here on the slide, from IESA and Frost & Sullivan, predicts the Indian electronic system design and manufacturing sector to grow from over $75 billion in 2013 to over $94 billion in 2015. But the actual electronic products manufacturing portion of that is expected to grow from just $17 billion to over $22 billion in the same period. What this shows is the predominance of design work, both system and application, compared to manufacturing. The industrial and automotive markets provide a great opportunity for India to increase its share in manufacturing. So if we look at the industrial market, some key needs come out, and there's requirements, things that the industry needs. And if you look at the sectors across the bottom of the slide, you see we define industrial by looking at areas called motor drives, lighting and signage, automation, smart grid, video security, and medical. Each one of these has some common needs. The first one, long product life cycles. This is critical, and how TI can help here is through continuity of supply with multi-sourced manufacturing. In my particular business, I have a broad portfolio of analog products, a very large catalog, and I have over 90% of my products made in TI-owned fabs around the world and TI assembly and test facilities around the world. This gives me a lot of flexibility. So we definitely have this, we see a need, and we address it through some of the manufacturing capabilities we have. A next requirement for the industrial market that we see is this ability to withstand a harsh environment. So we're able to address that through enhanced reliability products. We have a whole line of products that have both extended temperature and high voltage and protection features that are built in. Another key area for the industrial market is this area of increasing safety. So looking at being able to be compliant with safety integrity levels and certified solutions. And finally, higher density of features and products. This is what our customers are looking for in this space. With enhanced integration and advanced packaging options, TI can address this. So in summary, TI offers an 80-year commitment to the industrial market, products that meet long operating life in harsh environment standards, and we can maintain continuity of supply through multi-sourced manufacturing resources. So we look at some industrial trends in India. We've picked 3 different markets to look at. Look at smart grid metering, look at motor control, and look at medical. With smart grid, particularly to India and specific to India, smart grid pilots are being planned by various utilities to experiment with various different technology options. Their primary goals are to save energy by reducing the distribution losses and managing peak load demand. Low power RF communication is the most widely used technology at this point, which has shown good results at a few utility operators. Standardization on software protocol still remains a challenge, though. Other standardization needs to happen with the communication protocols used in the smart substations. TI is very well positioned in this marketplace. Specifically, and we've just recently introduced an AFE, an analog front end for the smart grid and metering end equipment. So this is a highest precision, lowest power consumption e-metering analog front end. Response from the marketplace has been very good. So the key here is TI produces full system solutions for the smart grid that include products from not only its broad portfolio in analog, but also its broad portfolio in embedded processing and connectivity. So as we look at the next area, motor control in the center of the slide, we know a couple things. Energy efficiency and savings remain the biggest trends in the marketplace. Specifically looking at end equipments like washing machines, air conditioners, and refrigerators, with the Bureau of Energy Efficiency pushing for more stringent norms on 5-star ratings. So we see most applications are shifting from on-off AC induction motors to adaptive current control brushless DC motors. And our InstaSpin technology and our family of integrated motor drivers provide software and system expertise to enable widespread adoption of the new technology. We also see local design and manufacturing for motor control still remaining a challenge, with most of the market serviced via China. We've also determined that ceiling fans is one of the bigger markets for the brushless DC motors, but the price and cost remain a challenge for mass market consumer acceptance. So regulations and incentives are in place, but more cost reductions are needed. In ceiling fan applications, where the brushless DC motors are powered off low voltage rails, TI has a whole family of 24-volt DRV fan drivers, which offer cost-effective, code-free motor drive solutions while providing silent motor operation and improved efficiency. And finally, if we look at some of the medical trends on the far right of the slide, we see medical trends in India. We see miniaturization, affordability, and low power are key careabouts and driving factors for the medical market segment growth in India. Telemedicine is a growing area for bringing affordable health care to remote areas. Low power, small, affordable wireless connectivity technologies, especially Bluetooth and Bluetooth low energy, are starting to be used to connect medical, health and fitness devices, such as smartwatches. So think wearable here. Clothing, shoes, pulse oximeters, blood pressure monitors. And they're using this to connect to tablets, to smartphones. And this connectivity is enabling people to better track their stats and gives them the ability to save information on the cloud or send to the caregivers directly. So what's key in this end equipment, we believe, is power management. So we offer power management devices for the wearable devices that will continue to lead the market in low power and battery management innovation. Whether it's taking the smallest amount of power and applying it to a portable medical application, such as a wearable, and some are 100% powered by body heat, or extending a battery life for many years so you don't have the worry of battery replacement. As we start to look at other trends in India, we move into the automotive market needs. And these are categorized by solutions that meet demanding automotive requirements while increasing overall safety and efficiency, reducing weight, cabling, and system power budgets. And the first requirement we see is safer driving environment. And this is through advanced driver assistance systems and through a whole set of solutions that TI offers to address this marketplace. Another requirement is efficient and cleaner operation. And this is through system power operation, where CO2 emissions to reach certain mileage requirements, or even looking at the weight reduction benefits of, even by saving 10% of weight in a car can cut fuel consumption by 7%. So really key factors for the automotive manufacturer. And then finally, looking at this more comfortable, fun, and affordable dimension. So advanced electronic features, digital media interface with USB, flash card, USB ports, Bluetooth, or the whole idea of the human interface into the car through the use of touchscreens, haptics, adaptive backlighting and interfaces. So truly a real opportunity for us. We've looked at the automotive trends, and specifically in the first column under developed markets, and we see really 5 criteria that come out. Number 1 is reliability. This is critical, and they view that as number 1 trend. Number 2 is safety. Number 3 is fuel economy. Number 4 is the look and feel. And then finally, 5 is sales price. But we're gonna compare and contrast this to emerging markets and where we see the top 5 criteria here. And a couple things change. Number 1 criteria here in an emerging market is fuel economy. Rising fuel prices, drivers' need for increased powertrain efficiency. Sales price goes to number 2. Smaller cars equal lower tax rates. More local development of automobiles reduces overall costs. Number 3, reliability. Reliability is key. Number 4 is functions of the vehicle. And then finally, appearance and status. So these are some of the trends we've seen coming out of emerging markets with regards to automotive needs. So now we're going to talk a little bit about what TI is doing, introducing some new products that unlock new possibilities for our customers, specifically in the industrial and the automotive market, as well as some others. But 4 products today. First one is the LDC 1000. This is the industry's first inductance to digital converter. This is a new data converter category that uses coils and springs as inductive sensors to deliver high resolution, increased reliability, and greater flexibility than existing sensing solutions at a total lower systems cost. Applications range from simple push-button replacements and knobs to on-off switches to high-resolution heart rate monitors, turbine flow meters, and high-speed motor and gear controllers. The next product is a MCU product, high-performance dual-core MCU we call Delfino. Delfino is the industry's highest performing dual-core MCU, 32-bit C2000-based MCU, significantly boosts systems execution and integrates a differentiated analog onto one chip.